You know, I suddenly want to tell you this last drill. I'm sure most of you heard me telling it. You know the difference between a holy inheritance and ordinary, I wouldn't say unholy, but ordinary inheritance? Very simple. I once had the privilege of talking to parents somewhere. I told them something. There is something which I inherit from my parents. They should live long. Everybody who has parents should have them forever, and we parents should live forever. There's something my parents have, and it gets to me after they leave this world. This is an estate, bonds, a few rubles in the bank. But for that, you don't need to be a Jew. You know what we are leaving for our parents, for our children? But we're giving them while we are alive. Every Shabbos, every word of Torah. And this is something you cannot get, God forbid, after we're leaving this world. All the love we give our children, we have to give it to them while we're alive. Want you to know something? The last will of the 6 million, right? You know what hurts me? I'm sure you too. Sure, it's their last will, there's the inheritance after they left the world. You know what happened after they left the world? You put a little stone in Washington, and maybe now we have more freedom. We'll put a little stone in Moscow, and maybe one day we'll make a little stone in Sydney, Australia, right? But this is not what they left for us. What they left for us is what they left for us while they were alive. What they left for us is that which makes them still being alive. I don't have to tell you. This is a story. It's a long, long story, but I'm just giving you the middle. And I'm sure most of you heard me telling it. I told it maybe 1,000 times. What's the great Dana doing? Thank you, Dana. If you give it to me, it's the best. Thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. Okay, open your hearts, friends. It's a long story. I was supposed to be somewhere else. Miraculously, I'm this Shabbos in Antwerp. And I'm davening Shabbos morning in the Shotgeber Klois, Shotgeber Besmedrish. Something else, Shotgeber. Your soul shivers when you hear the name. Something else, right? Shotgeber is basically a very small town in Galician, and I'm sure if the Rebbe wouldn't have been there, we would never hear about it. But the Rebbe was there. Heilige Shotgeber Rebbe. Those light is shining from one corner of the world to the other. So I'm davening there, and you know, my parents educated us, my brother and me, so much. We were crazy about books. You got to be crazy about people, but also about books. And there are thousands of books. I don't mean prayer books like in most shuls. I mean real books. I mean prayer books also a real book, but mamish, learning. Because the synagogue is not only for praying, it's for learning. Learning and praying is one thing. Learning is when I listen to God. Praying is when God listens to me. It has to be together. But anyway, I look at the books, and books, most of them I have. Suddenly I take out a book. And without burdening you, maybe some of you know the laws of purity and impurity, Taras, the 6th part of Mishnayos is the deepest, and even those who know how to learn, 90% haven't learned it yet. I take out the Sefer, and it's one question, in 127 answers. But the answer is not just one page. Every answer is, you could see that this person knows the whole Torah. Mamish, the whole Torah. I look at the name, never heard of him. And while I'm looking at it, someone stands next to me and he says, you know who this is? This is my uncle. I printed this book. My uncle was a businessman, a Koznitzer Chassid. One of the richest people in Poland, multi-millionaire. And poor people literally lived in his house. The house was open all the time. And he was learning day and night, but he had a big business. And my brother, he says my father had a lot of brothers, and every brother had a lot of children. There's nothing left. At the end of the war, suddenly my uncle and I meet in Auschwitz. And we knew that we are the last from the whole family. It was so special. My holy uncle. Give me harmony. One night, and maybe it was tonight, my holy uncle wakes me up, and this is what he said. You're the only one left of all our family. You're the only one left of our family. I have to give somebody over my last will. I'm giving it over to you. And this is what he said. Give me harmony. I want you to know I'm not a prophet, but my heart tells me tomorrow they'll call my name. Tomorrow they'll call my name. And I know I have a few more hours to live. I want you to know what I'm doing and give you over my last will. I've just a few more hours to go. So not on the level of bragging. I want you to know the truth. I know the whole Torah in my heart. I know the whole Talmud and all the commentaries by heart. I'm 4 years in Auschwitz. I have not stopped learning for 1 second. While I was working, while they kicked me, while they whipped me, I was learning. I went through the whole Talmud a few times. Right now, I'm beginning Masechta Moed Koden. One of the jackets. And I know. Tomorrow morning, at my last second, I'll be just about on the 7th page. So this is my last will. God, so when you will come out of here, bless you to make it. I want you to finish the book, Moed Koden, for me. And this is what he said. Tell the world, this is our last will, not outside Yiddishkeit. Inside.